The Meguiar's Club Showcase is a really important feature of the NEC Classic Motor Show, and here this year is the car that won at Simply Jaguar, which the Jaguar Enthusiasts Club attended way back in June at Bewley Motor Museum. Wonderful XK120 is here representing the club. And it's an incredible story for this car because, of course, XK120s were originally alloy-bodied when they were launched 75 years ago in 1948. While the tooling was being put together, eventually, by 1950, they would be made all steel. And this was one of the very first all-steel-bodied XK120s. So let's find out more. Let's meet the owner, Matt, over here. Matt, it's a wonderful opportunity to have your XK120 here on the Meguiar's Club Showcase at the NEC Classic Motor Show. But it's an XK120 with a really unique story, isn't it? Tell us a bit about the history.
It is indeed, Wayne. It's a very early pre-production XK120. It's actually chassis 59. Importantly, it's the first right-hand drive steel-bodied 120 Roadster produced. As I say, it was a pre-production car. We've established many different parts on the car as we've rebuilt it, and it's revealed itself during that process. So yeah, it's a very rare and unique car in that respect.
And it spent some time in Australia in its early life, didn't it?
Yeah, correct. The story with the original owner is that the car was at the Jaguar factory in 1950, April 1950, when it was just after it had been built, and the people that were the founders of the Aspro family from Australia were over on a European tour, significant high-profile customers of Jaguar, and they were on a tour of the factory and saw the car. So Jaguar quickly readied the car for them and exported it to Australia quickly because they liked it when they saw it on the factory tour. We don't believe it was ever destined to be sold, but because these customers wanted a 120 at that point in time, they readied it and shipped it.
And how has it got to the stage where it's in the condition that we see it here now in the Concours Showcase? Has it been a long road to get it here? How has it been restored?
So it's been restored over a period of 7 years. The 7 years included 2.5 to 3 years of research into the car, understanding about its history. We put 2 significant XK researchers in Australia on the car to track its history right back through its custodianship right up to us buying the car, and during that period we've totally rebuilt it, but we've rebuilt it using all the original parts that came off the car. Every ancillary that's in the car is date stamped 1949 or 50, and we've even used the original Coventry beast bolts in the chassis and across the car to restore it back to the exacting originality as possible.
Now, I know just how much hard work goes into Concours. I saw you earlier on in the year at the Summer Jaguar Festival at Bewley at Simply Jaguar. You're here now as the winner of that event. How much preparation has gone into this weekend with the car?
Preparation never stops. Looking after the car and keeping it to the standard is really difficult. You know, cars deteriorate quickly after the restoration. This car was finished 19 months ago, so it's coming up to 2 years since it's kind of final restoration. So we're constantly keeping it fresh and trying to make it better. You know, constant improvement is where we are, and so to prep for something like this is, you know, it takes months to get it up to show prep for especially a very, very hard-fought competition like this. Yeah.
Absolutely, and one of the enemies, of course, here in the halls at the NEC is the dust, isn't it?
The dust
it constantly lays on things.
Yeah. And we've got a gloss black chassis, so it's it's a constant repeat of the dust. Yeah, it is.
So judging has happened. How do you think judging went?
Yeah, I think, you know, the car is, you have to draw a line somewhere in the dust and let the car do the talking. We were judged yesterday. We think we've done the best we can, and the results today at somewhere between 12 and 1, so we're looking forward to that.
Well, Matt, all the best of luck with it, and we'll follow the story in Jaguar Enthusiasts magazine.
Thank you, Wayne.
Yeah, I mean, what can we say? Gee whiz, as I walked up to that car as my first one to go and see, I don't say it lightly. That is
else in it.
It's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, amazing.
Squeeze in to be with us. You can close this.
Go through, Mike. Go
Thanks,
through.
John.
Important man. Guys, look this way. 3, 2, 1.
It's yeah, it feels like a fog's lifted, but no, it feels amazing. I mean, to be part of this show and just be, you know, in amongst these fabulous cars, and to you know, to get the result at the end, I really didn't think we'd done it. So yeah, it's fabulous. A fabulous feeling. Some great people, great cars, great event. You know, thanks to the Jaguar Enthusiasts Club and Meguiar's, met some great people, and it just feels fantastic, really good. And yeah, it's been hard work, but it's now it's worth it, isn't it?